Hello everybody and welcome to JSmith Takes a quick look at Dungeon of the Endless. Dungeon of the Endless is developed by Amplitude Studios and it is available right now on Steam Early Access. There's two versions available. There's one $12 version, which is basically bare bones the game, and I think you also get the soundtrack. Or you could also, if you want to spend a little bit more money, you can get the Founders Pack for $20. Both these prices are not on sale prices. The game is on sale as of now. I don't know if it's going to stay that way, so I like to give those base prices first. The Founders Pack will give you a few different extras. So you'll get a different in-game ship pack. So you crash land with a different kind of ship. There's a library involved. I don't quite know the distinction. You'll get a in-game hero and a Vaulters faction. Not exactly sure what those do, but I don't think you really necessarily need them. There's also some goodies for endless space, such as coupons and skins based around these Vaulters factions. But in any case, you can research, see if you like those packs. I think the base pack is just fine. I've been playing that, and I've been having a blast with it. Dungeon of the Endless, you could almost interpret as, you could almost guess that it's going to be a rogue-ish game, or a rogue-like, or a rogue-lite, or a rogue-like-like. I don't know. I call them rogue-ish, because rogue-esque games, because they have certain basic standards of quality, or standards of how they kind of interpret their game sense. So, there is permadeath, there is turn-based combat, and I'm kind of hesitant to say turn-based, because it's not like I'm controlling it, the combat, so I don't click a button and make the combat happen. It kind of has it itself, so there's some sort of time-based combat. And also procedural generation that goes from level to level, so I will be looking for an exit and going down to the next stage and starting anew. This game is also part tower defense as well, and so that I must protect one of my starting items, which is always kind of like spinning diamond thing, at all costs, or else if enemy is able to destroy that, I lose. Let's start this game up, and we'll see how it is. The first thing that I noticed is I really like the visuals on this game. Even this opening cutscene that you can't quite kind of skip at all. I mean, you can skip, you can click, but it shows you it every time. It really has this Star Wars vibe right now, which another ship is firing at another. An escape pod is thrown out here, and this is a good time. So check out the wording on this. So it goes from nothing to basically it says shit, and it kind of explodes in a really kind of anime fashion. At least that's the kind of like thing that I would imagine from like Dragon Ball Z or something, I suppose. But in any case, I have started my new game, and these are two characters that I don't think I've played with before. So you always start with two characters, whether they are these two or not. Usually I have, or a couple times I've started with some sort of samurai, robot warrior, as well as some lady that is able to do like long-range weapon with her pistol. But in any case, I love these graphics, and I love the music that goes with it. It's really nice, really beautiful pixel art, and I love that there's plenty of detail. There's so much detail. In the artwork, the music is also, it's in the background, you hear it, and it's really kind of nice and soft and delicate. So, for the basics of the game, I have to protect this diamond right here at all costs. That dies, I lose. So I want to be sure that I'm not making that lose. I'm going to click on my person. I'm going to right-click to move him around. I will go to an empty room, find some cogs, and I'm going to light it up. The reason why I light up rooms is because, one, it generates power, and I can now build on these certain platforms, but also enemies cannot spawn in the light, which is amazing. Now, what I will do is demonstrate a little bit more of the tower defense action. So, the first thing that I can do is, on these kind of crosses, I'm able to build a large machine. The large machine this time can be an industry, in which it's basically going to, every time I go to a new room, there's going to be a higher chance that I'm going to find more cogs, or if I build the food, there's going to be a higher chance that I find more food. Pretty simple, pretty basic. I'm going to use food because in the long run, I think that's going to help me out a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure what the metagame is yet, but I do like knowing that I have food because, one, that's going to heal me. Two, I can possibly have the potential of hiring new people to join me, and I am able to upgrade with food as well. So, always bear that in mind. I am also going to create some sentry guns as well. So I am going to create 3 little sentry guns, and so that will allow me to, if any sort of enemy comes here, they're going to be fired upon by 3 different machines. I'm also going to leave room for maybe a heavy gun if I find that particular blueprint around, or a medium gun as well. So here I have a choice. So whether I go to the top or to the left. It's important to this game that you always stick in one particular direction, or at least that is the idea that I've come across, because if I go in this direction and this direction kind of separately, that's going to open 2 spawn points for the different enemies and different waves to come at the middle. So I'd rather have the waves focused in one particular corridor, but that doesn't always necessarily mean that it's right. Oh, this guy is slow. Because I am constantly going to be looking for an exit in which I can take this, my diamond creature. So we are encountering our first enemy. Pretty swift work is made out of him, and him too. And I will continue on and see what I can do up here. The first thing that I will probably do is generate some light here. I want to see if I can upgrade these guys, and I can. So let's upgrade. Hero is Gork the Butcher Corrosor. He is an enormous, powerful man with violent temper and an angry face. Every sentient human that he has ever met, Gork has been terrified of him. When in a bad mood, he has been known to pull the arms off of animals, people, and construction equipment. That is pretty damn badass. Who our other hero is Sarah Numis. Famous across the galaxy as a bounty hunter, Sarah has hired an escort for a particular troublesome prisoner to Agora. The prisoner in question, ex-leader of intergalactic pirates, disappeared when the ship went down. Sarah remains tight-lipped about it, but clearly focused on finding the escaped in question and ensuring that justice is served. Skill can repair modules. What is this skill? He has no skills. He's just an angry man. 600 HP compared to 350. Defense 16, defense 9. I like this guy. 45 attack power, 21. All right. I think I am going to level up Gork. 1, he sounds like an orc. And I am a big fan of those creatures. Here is okay, so brief explanation. Cogs, I could build things with them. This thing, I have no idea. Science is not yet used in this version of the game. Awesome. That's why I haven't used it yet. Tech tree, not yet used in this version. Food, how much I can heal, recruit, and level up my heroes. And the stock of dust. Dust is used to improve the capacity of your crystal and buy merchant items. I have the potential to use dust to light up rooms. Right now you can see 2 of these are highlighted, which is my maximal potential of using the dust to highlight and make rooms seeable, viewable even. I have unlocked another room. So I am going to use my dust here and keep this lighted as well, so enemies will not be able to spawn in there. Will they be able to spawn in here? Who knows? Hostile creatures are found, so I am going to hopefully make some swift work out of him, but it's not looking too good, actually. So let's head back a little bit, and we will basically kite these creatures into coming back down here, having my sentries blow them to smithereens, and also my lady friend is going to help me out here as well. Oh, it seems that Gork is a ranged character. I did not know that. I would probably... Alright, let's stick with this lady first, and we'll see how far that I can go. I like her speed. That's going to come in handy as I deal with a lot. I found a new blueprint, which is amazing, and I can use some dust right here, which is going to help me tremendously as I... am not going to have to deal with more people spawning in that location. So, let's see. Tactical does medium damage to enemies in the room. So let's build one of these. It's going to be my medium turret. And as I always want to protect my diamond crystal, I am going to put him right there and back in this little fuck corridor. Now, using my lady again. What is her name again? Her name is Sarah. Okay, I can probably remember Sarah. There's also items in inventory, so swords, armor, and devices I can use. I can heal on a whim. So if I heal out of combat. So once the waves are ended, I automatically heal. Now, when in combat, if my health starts going down, I can pay some food to heal up out of there. But as I play this game, this is really this is like one of the most methodical games that I've played, or the games that make me want to play methodically, I suppose would be a better word for it. So I want to make sure if I can, as soon as these guys enter, I would like to do some damage with Gork. So I think he's gonna help me out, but maybe not. Let's get back down here, and hopefully our cannons and lasers will be able to do more swift damage to these guys, and it seems like that is going to be the case. So I am getting tons of food here, which is great. So let's level her up. Also, let's go up here, and maybe I'll be able to build something else. So I can generate more industry down here. So let's get that. So now it's +8. So I think every time I find one, your stock of industry and the quantity you receive when you open the next door. Industry is used to build major and minor modules. All right, great. So I can open the next door, and hopefully I can get some more of those. And I have. And that is, ooh, I found a new blueprint. One wave is coming. So let's get over here. Suppressive firebot, that might be useful. Let's check this out. Let's go back here, and I do want to protect this as much as I can. Increases the damage of heroes in the room. That is pretty great. But let's add some sentries in here to make sure that they are protecting all of our goods. So I am going to bring both my characters up here. We have 2 small sentries that should help me out. I don't want my cog thing to die, so I will continue on. And she is going to repair that as well. Wonderful, great. And I think that is going to be it for this little section over here, which is kind of sad. What I could do is build a light beam to here, just to make sure another wave just doesn't spawn there, or have the potential to spawn there. Now I will continue my journey. Now we'll go to the left now. I found some industry, which is great. I like always having one of those, or spare of those around. I guess I will be going up here. So how about I get a medium defense turret for this room? And she is going to be building that. Gork is going to be shooting everything in the entire world. And here we go. I'm doing really well so far. I think I'm doing the best that I've done in this game, although I'm not being the most tactical right now. I found the exit. That's amazing. Alright, right on. So I'm going to go back down here. What I could do is explore a little bit and get some more cogs and everything. I think, you know what, I probably will do that. That might be a little bit more beneficial, as I can get a lot more things here. So let's do some business. Hello, what can I buy from you? Defense. I have 5. Can I use this? Will I get anything? It's a very good price for the dungeon. Kitchen gloves. Well, let's see. I seem to be able... Are you sure? One of them... Yeah, that's fine. They'll lose their modules. But what I'm going to do is put some of these things off right here. And there we go. So what rooms did turn off? I think it was just that one right there, which is fine enough for me. Now, I need my lady back, and let's do a little bit more exploring, and I will be able to build a whole lot more. I even found some more industry right here, which is great. Enemies are attacking. Where is Gork? Is he anywhere to be found? Oh, he came up there with me. This person thinks that he could just walk all over me, so I'm going to have to put a stop to him and all of these creatures as well. Do a little bit of repairing to all of my business. Oh, God. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Is anyone... No one's attacking this, right? No, it just wants me to exit. But I do want to get a little bit more exploring. So I did mention that this is a rogue-like game. So getting more items, getting more things is going to be super valuable for me, especially on the first floor. So I do want to make sure that I'm getting basically all the things that I possibly can, trying to min-max as much as humanly possible. But, you know, this is a quick look, so maybe I will kind of end this here soon. And this is basically how the game kind of goes. It's really addicting. It's really pretty. The pros, I want to keep playing this game because it's a whole lot of fun. The art style is great. The soundtrack is great. Everything just kind of flows really well together. And for an alpha right now, and in the Steam Early Access build that I have, it's really deep. There's just all these different elements. The rogue-like-ish element to it. coupled with the tower defense just meshes really well together. Is my lady just incapable of telling me? Oh, okay. Oh, no, she did go down here. So let's pick up this item. Let's pick up this gem. And we will take this to the exit here. And I'll just show you going down to one level. There's really not too much of a difference going from one level to the next, but here is what it at least looks like for you guys. Cons. It took me a while to understand the concept of this game. It took me a little while to understand that it was part tower defense, part roguelike. So I was kind of meandering around, not exactly knowing what I did. But I think it was about like my third or fourth time through, everything started to click. I started getting the basic understanding of building and making sure that all of my equipment is in the right place. But in any case, I do really want to thank you guys for joining with me. I did. Oh, look, I found a guard uniform. Let's throw that one on there. I can put this prison uniform on that guy. And let's start lighting up my way. So I do want to thank you guys again. This has been a really fun game, and I really look forward to possibly playing it in the future, maybe of my Week Of series. I think this could be a game that can really go far in that. But in any case, again, you guys are great. Thank you. I do recommend this game. Maybe the $20 version might be a little too much compared to how much you actually get for it. I'm not sure. I don't want to say too many negative things because I don't exactly know what's in it. You don't need it, I can probably assure you that. So I'd probably just stick to the $12 version. And you'll have a good time regardless, I feel. If you like roguelike games and if you like tower defense games, games with really awesome pixel art, you'll find something for you down here. Let's add some high damage weaponry. Let's get Gork over here, and hopefully she's gonna be able to create this this turret before she dies. Good, she is. Create a medium turret. And increases damage for heroes in this room as well. So I could get little upgrade systems. Or is that a passive upgrade? No, it's something I build. Okay, so cool. So I build that, and every time that I'm in this room with my heroes, they have a little bit added benefit. So, awesome game, a whole lot of fun. You can save and quit. And continue your game just as you are and as you kind of like left it as. So you don't have to worry about, having to go back to the game or having to finish your run, because again, it is a long game. It takes a while because you have to use all of your tactics to kind of get through. Super fun, really enjoy it. Thank you all very much for watching. I am JSmith. I'm on the internet. This has been a quick look at Dungeon of the Endless. Big thumbs up. Little hard to grasp. The tutorial is really not that sufficient. It tells you a little bit about it, but it's just kind of like this stagnant looking thing. You can, but I guess it helped me a little bit. But I'd rather have a full hands-on tutorial than kind of read and hope that I can understand the concepts and grasp everything that kind of goes on. Insufficient, I would say, in the tutorial aspect. That is it for me. Thank you all very much for watching. Whole lot of fun I had with this. I hope you do too. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Tweet at me, twitter.com/JSmithOTI. Check me out on Twitch where I do all my live stream in action, twitch.tv/JSmithOTI. I will see you tomorrow for all of my daily uploads to YouTube. And until then, have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Later.